Hello everyone, and thanks for tuning in to another video on my channel. I'm Sarasu TCG as always, and I'm here with a collection. The grinning Joker face says, oh, it's an old school collection. Oh yes, it definitely is. It is an old school collection. It's a whole binder, as you can see. A customized binder, very customized binder. I can't show you in detail because I guess YouTube would not like some of the pictures on this binder. I definitely do, but YouTube won't. Without any more talking, let's see what treasures are hidden in this very, very old school binder. Of course, I took a quick look into it before. So we start right off with absolute classics, you know. A 6-star level 6 monster with 1900 defense and 1800 ATK. That were the good old times. The Ancient Elf Armail, this is from LOB, yes. The Beaver Warrior from Dark Beginning 1. Basic Insect, also classic one from LOB. Trusker, the Mouse Fighter, Cyber Falcon, Psychroid. I got this from a member from the Kriegergilde Simbach. Oops, where's my finger? There it is. Should definitely check out Kriegergilde Simbach. Got this from a member. Thank you very much, Mike. It's a wonderful binder. A wonderful binder. I don't have any more to say about this one. All classics. This from Pharaoh's Servant. The Twin Head Fire Dragon was actually pretty powerful back then when Pharaoh's Servant was released with 2200 ATK. Darkblade Classic Beatstick. The Dragon Dwelling in the Cave. The Defender, as strong as the Giant Soldier of Stone. Darkfire Soldier. One Dark Magician actually. From Duelist Pack Yugi. Rare. Nice one. The Earthbound Spirit, I remember this playing a lot back in the day. The Fire Kraken. Flame Dancer, also from Labyrinth of Nightmare. The Flying Fish, also from Labyrinth of Nightmare. One of my favorite sets, Labyrinth of Nightmare. The Battle Footballer was a pretty new one back then with 2200 defense. Gazelle, classic from Yugi. The Faceless Illusionists thing from Pegasus. It's actually the strongest defending monster back then, but you had to tribute one. And then the Battle Footballer came. Yellow Ojama from Duelist Pack 2 actually. There's the Giant Soldier of Stone. The Giant Turtle who feeds on flames, classic one from Magic Ruler, you know. You have really to tribute one monster for this one. Gigobite from Dark Revelation 2. The Big Koala, the needed for the Death Koala, I guess. No, for Master of Oz. Master of Oz. Big Koala and Death Koala for, or Death Kangaroo for Master of Oz. The Green Ojama, also classic one. Love this. Originally from Labyrinth of Nightmare. The Great White. I know this one also very well. And of course that thing with 1650 hard armor. Harpy Lady, the reprint Harpy Lady, yep, from Dark Beginning 1, where it's already censored. Harpy's brother now is named completely different. Now it's called Sky Scout, not Harpy's brother anymore. Harpy Girl, also censored here. From the OG Beatstick with 2500. Hinotama Soul. Hero Sandru, I always liked this artwork. Melchit also, oh no, it's from the next page. Oh, okay, I see. The Battle Ox from Kaiba. The Headless Knight. Also this one, classic. The King of Yamimakai. Who can remember this very well from Duelist Kingdom. Lady of Faith. The Liquid Beast. Also from Magic Ruler. They are all from Magic Ruler. Oh, this is Metal Raiders. But the other ones were from Magic Ruler, not Spell Ruler. As you see, the Mechanical Snail, Magic Ruler, not Spell Ruler. So this is as old school as you can get the Meta Butt. Oh my god, this is, you know, that's childhood here. That's pure childhood. The Meeresgrump, level 5 monster for 1650 ATK, you know. Why not? The Mega Thunderball, Melkid, the Man-Eater, the Murinfin, Monster Egg, Metal Fish, also from Magic Ruler, Mystical Elf, Mystical Sheep number 2, the Mystic Rider, Neobug, also very powerful card back in the day, and of course, Legend of the Lamp, the OG level 4 beat stick in goat format. Neo was actually a new thing back then. Ninken Dog, the strongest beast warrior, I guess, when it was released in Dark Crisis. The Octoberser, the Opticlop. Yes, it was the strongest fiend when it was released until, I guess, Invasion of Chaos, when the Archfiend Soldier, or was it in Dark Crisis, the Archfiend Soldier? I can't remember. Overdrive, also very classic one. The Petite Dragon, the Koala, Panda Queen Bird. Somehow this is, can remember this also very well. A little bit, you know, it's a 5-star and 2000 defense. I mean, why? You got Mystical Elf who is level 4. Anyway, Chancellor, oh here, this is Chancellor of Strong now. 3 stars and is stronger than the Queen Bird, and it leads a tribute. Actually, one Red Eyes, one of Holo, the first Holo here. Red Eyes Black Dragon from Starter Deck Joy, but it is definitely vintage condition. Let's take it out. Yeah, of course, it has seen a lot, but that's not a problem, you know. This card has a story to tell, you know. This card has seen probably the entire childhood of the player and seen a lot of duels. Not all cards must be near mint always. The Raumzone Fish from Flaming Eternity. Originally the Knights from Elemental Energy, actually. Yes. First edition also. Yep. The Red Skull Bird. The strongest card from, wasn't it from LOB? Strongest normal monster? I can't remember. The Disc Magician, Sealmeister Meizei from Dark Revelation 2. Had a few support cards. 7 Colored Fish, classic one. This from again a LOB one. 5-star monster, you know. Well. Spike SiCaTra, also classic from LOB. Level 5. Alright. Segi, the Dark Clown. The OG combination with Crash Card Virus. Luster Dragon and Luster Dragon 2. Also one enemy favorites. This thing. Twin Long Rods number 2. Not the strongest one. The Thousand Eyes Idol. Urabi, also very classic. That's one of the ultimate beatsticks from Invasion of Chaos originally with 1900 and 1400 defense. But it's the strongest beast, I believe, as a normal monster. Back then. Now it's, I don't know. Knight of the Dark Worlds. Very curious about the new Dark Worlds deck who's coming. Everyone thought this is the twin-headed Thunder Dragon, but it's not. It's very weak compared to the twin-headed Thunder Dragon, but it looks very similar. I always remember in Forbidden Memories, Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories, the game, you got that as a reward for one duel, and I thought, oh yeah, that's the twin-headed Thunder Dragon, and then it's just that thing. Onto the traps, that's a new one. King's Court, alright. And here the eye shadow from Pharaoh Servant. This was from, wasn't it from Flaming Eternity also? I have to say the traps, I knew the old school traps, of course, but not all of those. And you probably have seen it's not only one card in here, that's always a lot of cards stacked in here, but it's always the same copy. Bubble Crush, I remember this one. This is from, how was it called? Chess Princeton played that. Chain Destruction, where Yugi destroyed the Rare Hunter with the Exodia cards. Also a Dark World card. The Forces of Darkness, probably. Nice. Dragon brings people, dragon, whatever. Dragon's Rage. DNR Operation. I guess this is forbidden now. Isn't it? Isn't that forbidden? I guess. DD Trap Hole. What did this do? I can't remember. Okay. Interesting. Well, not the best card. Eats Gaboon. Oh my god. Why? You know. Why? Enchanted Javelin. That's actually not too bad. It wasn't too bad back in the day. Fast verloren. Okay, looks funny. That's a cool one. Curse of Darkness. Interesting. That's classic. Fallen Falle. To negate Trap. The classic Trap Hole from Starter Deck Pegasus. Spellbound Circle. Frozen Zone. Never seen this one. From Dark Crisis. You can only activate this card when your opponent's life points are at least 2,000 points higher than yours. Your opponent skips this in the next battle phase. Interesting. But there are better cards. Better cards than that. Ha! This one. Gryphon's whatever wing thing to counter Harpy's Feather Duster. You should actually play that in a tournament, you know. that no one would expect this one for sure. Anti-Spell Gamble. Classic Joey card. Mind Hacking. Gegenfeuer. For the Burn decks. Oh well. This gave me nightmares because that could kill you in an instant if he had 3 of those set. That's actually a cool card. I read that before I made the video. I guess the correct name is Begone Knave. Anytime when a monster inflicts battle damage to an opponent, the monster will be returned back to the hand of the owner. So you have to choose if you attack or not. Otherwise your monster's gone. That's actually pretty bad. I like this one. Interdimensional Materia Transport. That's also cool. Yeah, well, okay. I don't have to say much about this one. Potnet Pot. It's not Pot of Greed. The other thing, you know, Jaw of Greed. Yeah, Jaw of Greed was the name. Labyrinth of Nightmares. Not Labyrinth of Nightmare. The Light Sword. Oh, that have seen a lot of play. What I can't read that. Lebensausrichter. Ah, this was this with 8,000 light points. Yes. Can't remember. Micro-Ray Mystic Probe. Never played this one. The Metal Morph. That thing where it wasn't once per turn. You could kill your opponent. That was probably also the reason why Butterfly Dagger Elmo was banished. Charmer Trio. Pole Position. Also classic with the Oni Tank T34, I guess was an overdrive. Yes. Pyro Clock of Destiny. That's from Pharaoh Niconi. Yeah. Well, I don't know wherever this was played. Okay, the only thing I can imagine this being played if you play Final Countdown, then it goes a little bit faster, but or with cards like Dimension Capsule or Gold Sarcophagus. Now, back then, these cards were not available. Raigeki Break, there are a lot of Raigeki Breaks in here. It looks like. No, it's the other card. It's the other card on around. Okay, a lot of Call of the Haunted. Okay, I made a mistake. I took them out. I probably can't get them back in. Oh, I can one-handed. You know, it's a true collector if you can do anything one-handed. Return from the different dimension. Nice one. To return all banished monsters of your banished monsters to your field for half your life points until the end of the turn. Sadly, this is banished. Sadly, but in gold format, it's not, and it's very powerful. That's probably why it's banished, but not in gold format. That's also a very nice card in gold format, but sees rarely play. But it's very powerful. Straight flush. If that's gonna work, you deserve an award. Shadow spell. Sadly, this isn't allowed either nowadays. That's funny. I would play that if it's still allowed. That's still allowed. Gravity Bind. Very annoying back in the day. There were no Xyz monster or Link monsters, so yeah. If that was on the field, you couldn't attack. At least with level 4 or higher monsters. The first counter trap card alongside Solemn Judgment. Oh, Mirror Force. Can you imagine how many attacks this card has repelled back to the opponent? Oh my god. Yep, that seemed a lot of plays. That is also a story to tell from Metal Raiders. Oh my god. The effect text is very old school. I probably cannot translate that in proper English. That's a cool one, actually. I'm gonna take this aside for now. Oh, it's a pretty long video, actually. Trap Hole from Dark Beginning 1. I'm gonna speed a bit up. Oh, we have a lot of more to come. Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell, very powerful against Mystic Mine. If you play that, you can't activate Mystic Mine for the rest of the duel. Aboku, nice lifesaver. Anti-magic, no, spell shield type 8. Anti-magic, or anti-magic shield spell thing. Also very nice. That's also good. Good one. The evacuation device. Now we go to the effect monsters, as we see. This one, I've seen this before. Sadly, it's a fake. It's not a real card. Would be nice. It would definitely be a nice misprint because it has no name. But it's not. It's went through a copy machine. Sadly. But it's nevertheless it's a cool card. If I'm able to get it again. Ah yeah. Avare Ushioni. The Abyss Soldier from CMC. This was a game promo also. The Ancient Gear. Abaki. I mean with Bidiat. That thing that could destroy 2 monsters on the field. The evolution of the Manita Bark. The Celtic God. 2 of the Darkworld monsters again. Bron and the Bake. Very nice. Maybe need this when the structure deck comes out. The Armed Dragons, the OG Armed Dragons, not the Thunder RG. This is also limited in gold format. Because as it says, as long as this card is face up on the field, your opponent cannot draw cards except at the draw phase. So Pot of Greed and all this stuff doesn't matter anymore. And it has 1900 defense. It's limited in gold format, yeah, actually. Or it's forbidden or limited to 1. And at least it's limited to 1. I'm not sure if it's forbidden. Cyber Kirin, some Cyber Darkness cards. That's Cyber Laser Dragon from Duelist Pack 4. Oh, interesting. It's a rare. Ceremonial Bell. Sometimes I really want to play this one because this is just, hilarious. Everyone has to play with open hand cards. Cannon Soldier with his original effect, where it's not one splitter. Nice, that were good times. 6 Samurai, a few of them. Des Frosch. And Don Schildkröte. Drillroyd. This was, just instantly destroys defense position monsters. DD Warrior Lady. Classic Dragon Piper. That's a little bit bent there. That almost looked like a foil effect. Strike of Near. This was, they're all from Strike of Near. Nice. That's a new one. King's Court, of course. Magician's Force. First edition Magician's Force. Ooh. Nice. Elementsaurus. Rise of Destiny. Electric Snake. This is, if you're gonna... Oh, that's cool. Elemental Hero Blade Edge from Stotterdeck Chaden. Nice. Cool. Firebird, never seen this one. From Flaming Eternity. Can't remember this. It didn't open a lot of Flaming Eternity back in the day. I remember this one, actually. The Dark Catapult things. Whatever. Fenrir. The Frontier Wise Man. Flum Ogre also cannot. From Cyberdock Impact. Also didn't open a lot of Cyberdock Impact. That's classic from Pharaoh's Servant originally. Gefried. Gravekeeper Spy, but this was from King's Court. A few Gravekeeper's cards. Pharaonic Guardian, the first print actually. And that's the first reprint, more or less, in Dark Revelation 1. We in Germany never received a print of Pharaonic Guardian, so we only had access to it via Dark Revelations 1 and 2, or 1 at least. Gravekeeper Griggle. At least you could get a lot of life points if switching those. Great Long Nose. On Legacy of Darkness. If it inflicts spell damage, he must skip his battle phase. Yeah, that was his effect. That never saw play. Gigantes, also nice. One of the few special summon cards. By banishing one earth monster from your grave. Spirit Reaper. Also a good one. Hain. The Lord of Dragons. Lord of D. Oh my god. First edition started at Kaiba actually. And the Witch of Black Forest. Helping Robo for combat. That's a cool one. Invitation to Dark Sleep. It was always spooky to me, this card. Inferno Hammer, also from the game promo. Jura Wunder, for the... this was for some dinosaur things. I can't remember that well. For searching your ritual monsters, spells, or monsters. Was it spell or monsters? Spells, I guess. Yeah. That thing, yeah, I can remember this one. Kuribo, the first hand trap ever. Another Dog World card. Nice. King Tiger Wang Hu. Actually, a friend of mine needs this one. Gonna take this aside because he already said he needs this. Of course, he can have it. Another Lord of D. That's also a nice one. Really love this one. Gonna need the secret rare from Legendary Collection 3. Magician of Faith. Absolute staple in goat format from YSD. Didn't know this was. Are there more in here? More Magician of Faiths? Oh yeah, 3 Magician of Faiths. That's very good. That's very good. I'm gonna take this aside again. Probably put these to the deck building staple stuff. So Magical scientists. Oh man. If this gets ever unbanned, which it won't, but if, I'm gonna run this in every deck. And Catapult Turtle. With his old effect, of course. This is just, this was broken as hell. But funny. For you, at least. Not for the opponent. Alright, the Mystical Swordsman level 4. The Middle Shield Guardian. Mask of Darkness. Also good for it. It is true. Neo Weltram Dark Panther. Oxygen and the Uguji. Oh, that's also a nice one. Neo Daedalus. Cool. Penguin Soldier Patton. Classic from the exclusive pack. And this is also available as an ultimate rare from Shadow of Infinity. Princess of Tsurugi, of course. This one. Who can't remember this? Way too OP back in the day. Red House Metal Ding. It's the super rare, yes. Rasende Iria. Red Eyes Black Chick. And here's the King's Knight and the Red Moon Baby. Actually, it would be nice if this effect ever goes off, but that's a little bit hard. Starboy. Starboy Classic. Sturm in den Winden. Schweigsames Insekt. Interesting. Oh, here's Diamond Dude. From Esther Phoenix. And Destiny Hero Defender. That's a big wall, but he can always draw a card. Yes. As long as it's face up on the field. Servant of Catabolism. Can attack your opponent directly. Tsukuyomi. Also a nice staple for Code Format. The Rock Spirit from Labyrinth of Nightmare. Oh my god. The Toon Summit Skull has seen a lot of battles. Definitely Tefa. That's a very nice design. Always loved it. Also from the game promos. The CMC. Don't know what that stands for, but I know it was a game promo. Can't remember the game. Actually, Vampire Lady, verehrte Asmodean. This was something with Port of Greed. Or not? No, wasn't. Don't know why. That's cool. Morphing Chart number 2. I'm gonna play this also in modern decks. Because it does not target, it shuffles everything back into the deck. Very bad. And this is also very mad, because everything is banished as long as it is face up on the field. And Wall of Illusions. Does also not target. So if you get it's attacked, the opponent's monster is sent back to the hand or deck. Yomi Ship also. Zerstörungszyklon, yeah, there was a time they had with the elements, every element hits one of those cards with the same effect basically. That's cool. One secret rare. Premium pick 1. Sea Metal Tank from Dark Revelation 1. Yeah, because Magician's Force we also never got in Germany. 8 Claw Scorpion. We are now at the spells. I see. The Axe of Despair. Array of Revealing Light. This was this one. Oh, nice. Nobleman of Crossheart. Always gonna take this. Best staple for Goat. Die Lightning Blade. Boshaftigkeit. Limiter Removal. Checkmate Seal. Maybe we're gonna see Elmer too. Chaos Greed. Well, that's it's a cool card, definitely, from Invasion of Chaos. Double Snare. Doppelfalle was that. DD Grenze. Interesting. As long as there's no spell in the grave, no player can get into battle phase. Dimension capsule, nice. The best card ever. 1000 life points back. Diffusion, Eternal Rest. Ah, here it is. Elmer, the Butterfly Dagger. Well, that was absolutely broken. Also back in the day with Gearfried. You had Gearfried the Iron Knight on the fields, you equipped him with Elmer, then Gearfried effects applied, it gets destroyed, and then you could add Elmer back on your hand and you can re-equip it to Gearfried, and then again with magical Royal Library. Every time a spell card is activated, you get a counter and can draw a card. So you could basically draw your entire deck until you draw all pieces of Exodia. That was the win condition. Yeah, very nice. Final Destiny, also cool. Oh, that's the first removal cards ever. For spell and traps. Brain Control with the good effect. Yes, with the good effect, not the slaughtered effect. Where you can only control one normal summoned monster. Or monsters that can be normal summoned. There, back then you could take any monster. Cold Wave, also so powerful. Would be so powerful today. Really wish this would still be allowed. But sadly, it's not. And this is also broken as hell. Kräftigung. Kanonenfeuer des Drachen. Oh, interesting. Kraftbündnis from Ludus Pack 4. Nice. Creature Swap. Classic for gold. Card Destruction. Always nice. Last Will. And the Meteor of Destruction to inflict 1000 burn damage. That was actually very powerful. Mystical Spaceophone. There are a lot of Mystical Spacephones. And Mystic Plasma Zone. Field Spell. Wow. Very powerful field spell. Neo-Ultra. That's cool. Didn't know this was a rare from Power of the Duelist. That's a good one. My Body is a Shield. One of the few negate cards in gold format. Besides Solemn Judgment. Never seen this one. Prüfung der Prinzessin. Okay. Reign of Mercy. Oop. Reasoning. Oh, very nice. Also for gold format. Giant Trunade. Heavy Storm. Fissure. Wow. Absolute classic. That's cool. SiCaTra. Shield Crush. Stim Pack. Shallow Grave. Oh yeah, that worked very well with the Banisher of Light. Every time cards are banished, you receive 500 life points. Soul Exchange, Dark Hole, Snatch Seal, also staple for gold. Spring of Rebirth, this is also so nice in combination with Spirit Monsters. Toon World, that's one of the support cards for Sealmaster Maze. Turtle Oath for the turtle ritual monster thing, I can't remember. Pot of Greed, here it is. What does it? Oh my god, there are a lot of Pot of Greed. Or is it just one? No, there are a lot. There are a lot of Pot of Greed. Nice. Staples for God format. And Change of Heart, finally off the ban list. My god, how long have we waited for that? I guess there are a lot of Change of Hearts. Change of Heart, Change of Heart, Change of Heart, Change of Heart. Oh, that Change of Heart's in a lot. It's in a lot of play. The last one. From started the Kaiba Evolution. Nice. Gonna take this aside, the Change of Hearts. Because, yeah, you can actually play this in any deck. That was much better back then, in my opinion, because you could play everything with everything, you know? You could combine all your cards together and, oh my god, and could build a deck. And now nowadays it's more with archetypes and all that stuff, and that's a little bit kind of boring, you know? That you still, of course, you can still combine all of your cards, but it doesn't work as well with the new cards as it was back in the day. Sadly. Oh. The Swords of Revealing Light. I must admit, it certainly looks cool, actually, that way. You know? But this Swords of Revealing Light saved a lot of lives, I guess. Was played a lot of that. It's only foil here, you know? That's very amazing. From LOB. Nice. Gonna take this aside too. That's cool. And then a few of them, of course. Reinforcement for the army. Also for King's Court. No, I guess that's not the only one. The Dark Swords. What's the Reborn? Of course. Yeah. Classic one. Kriegsgilde also. Zauberruf. Never seen this one. Oh my god. Zauberserie. Interesting. Future Fusion and 7. And we are at the rituals, I say. That's one nice relinquished from starter deck Pegasus. Cool. Chulane, der Erwachte, hvor jeg har det lykantrop. Performance of Sword, Classic. The Spearbuck. No. B-Trooper. I can't remember the name. Oh my god. The Aufziehzenmeister has seen better days. There wasn't winded up too often, I guess. Weapon of the Weaponry, the Turbo Warrior, and that's a new one, yeah. From King's Court. All from Duelist Pack 8. Interesting. Oh, there's nothing here. Ui, that's a cool one. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon from the Retro Pack 1 with a nice foil bleed. It has a bit of a foil bleed. Cool. Cyber Darkness Dragon. The Flame Swordsman. Strategic Joey. Spell Ruler, the Spaghetti Carbonara. You Charmer King. Kaminari Attack. Strike. Cyberjaw. Nice. And again, another Snatch Steal. Cyberjaw. SiCaTra, come to me, my friend. I need you. Because you are one of a card. From Magic Ruler. Look at that. Beautiful condition. For that age, you know, this card is 20 years old. Yeah. Cool. Finally off the ban list too. That's, I guess, all. The last one is the Golem Guardian. Yep, that's all. Alright. Wow. That was a hell of a binder. Absolutely. I hope you stayed with me all the time. It turned out to be a pretty long video, but it was a pretty long... it's a lot of cards in here. And I also got this one. Where is it? Oh, yeah, I got an empty tin. Cyber Dragon tin. Isn't that nice? Amazing. Again, thank you very much, Mike, for all of that. I can't put in words how happy I am with all these classic cards I grew up with. Yeah, so thanks again. And my usual words. Thank you very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.